Am I visible to you?
Not yet, but wait for a second. Let me tap the camera. You also tap your camera again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it fine now?
Yeah, yeah. Now it is okay.
Go ahead. I think, yeah, everything's fine. Yeah.
Okay, so brother, let me I would like to introduce myself. So
Sure.
my name is Vishal. I am from Maharashtra. I live in Mumbai city. I have been living in Mumbai city for 30 years, and I am a YouTuber as well as I'm a working professional. I work in a private sector as a data entry operator. So it's
Okay.
all about me.
Okay. Thank you. My name is Jashpal Singh, and I am from Jammu and Kashmir. Basically, I live in Jammu. I have completed my Bachelor of Arts, then pursued Masters in Political Science, and currently I'm running a YouTube channel that is English with Ishpal, where I used to provide some basic content to my audience and some practice videos so that they can practice and draw some motivation, as well as I'm a and motivational speaker as well as educator, because I used to teach people. I have little bit audience, but yes, of course it is there. So that's all about me.
Okay, okay. Means as well as you are also teacher.
Yeah, teaching, not private. No, I did not join private government because I'm not interested in this kind of activities, neither in private nor I just want to run the things by my own. So yeah, I have little bit experience of this study as well. At the same time, I have some experience of motivation. So yeah, I used to guide, motivate people who feel frustrated, uh, related to your life activities or failures. So yeah, I do feel that I did face these kind of things in my life. So I, drawn some motivation, some lessons from them, and also, gave my hand to people around the world who has a little bit, did such kind of things like motivational speaker, and the people, especially the great stalwarts of spirituality like Buddha, Mahatma Gandhi, Mahavir, and Swami Vivekanand, and many more people like them. So I drawn some motivation, some lessons from them, and compiled all that very content in my life. And now I think that people, if ask me questions, then I try to help them out. I'm not that super brilliant, super perfect, but definitely I have the content, the experience that I have, that I used to share with the people. Yeah.
Okay, okay. That's great. Actually, you're doing a great work, brother, and your thinking is also good. That you want to in basically you help people,
Yeah.
whatever as much as you can, you help people, and
Yeah.
whatever they want related to education and
Yeah.
motivation.
Yeah, yes, yes. Because when I was preparing for earlier, I used to prepare for some competitive exams, and I was thinking that when I was in college, I have seen many my colleagues, classmates, were preparing for different kind of exams, and they asked me, okay, you should prepare, because we are preparing. So I also tried, gave my hand, but I realized that I was ignorant at that time, and blindly started following my mates that they were doing. I also started doing same. But afterwards, I realized, okay, this is not my call, and I should, quit all the things that I were pursuing. So I quit all that. And yeah, of course, the most important thing I realized in my life, I'm, voracious reader. I love reading and to draw some lessons from the, the history, the politics, and philosophy as well, and then inculcate in my life, and then if it is possible, give back to my society. Of course, many people would, it differs person to person, because everyone may have different perspective towards life, and they may wants to do something different than me, but I don't care, and I also respect them what they want to do. But I don't have this materialistic field of interest that I want to accumulate huge amount of money, want to buy two or three cars, and then create a great bungalow like that. No, I just want to live a simple life, because my life is greatly influenced by Swami Vivekanand, Mahatma Gandhi, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. These are the people who risen up from the very lowest state of the society, and they reach the climax of human intelligence, and they show the world that they achieved. I think maybe it is not possible for each and everybody. You take an example of Swami Vivekanand, you take an example of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, you take an example of Mahatma Gandhi, and of course, except from Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, Swami Vivekanand, Mahatma Gandhi, they did not perform any, I think, government, they did not work on this kind of status or in the field like government. They were not, doing, holding, I think, this kind of posts or status. But they still
Mm.
remember, because Swami Vivekanand is a motivation for the youth as well as the people to live a life that is meaningful. And at the same time, you take an example of Mahatma Gandhi. He was the person, he even resigned from the post, the I think job he was having, like barrister. So then he started serving the public. So don't he earn something to sustain his family, to make life, his life easy? Yeah, of course he did. But the most of the part, the dream of his life is that to do something in the society so that he would be remembered after he left the world. And that's what's happening right now. He's not, the people I just talked about, Mahatma Gandhi, Swami Vivekanand, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, they are not, between us, but still we are talking about them. We are drawing some lessons and inspiration from them. And they are the, I think, we can supply that will motivate the generation that if you do this kind of things, you are not going to die with hunger. Definitely you would your life, live your life the way you should. But at the same time, you would make a space, create a space in the society, and do provide some helping hand to the people. As I well remember a quote of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, that I am not handsome, but I am capable enough to provide my hand to someone. So that's what we need. A, member of the society. I think responsible member of the society, because if you live your life just for money, just for materialistic things, of course it is there. If your stomach is not full, you can't work because it is there. You first need to satisfy your hunger, then you would become capable of doing any job. But
Yes.
satisfying hunger is not the prime goal of a human life. It is just a part of life. It is not life. And life, to see in a bigger perspective, in a broader way, is more than that. So that's what I think, and it may differ person to person. So I do value that everyone have the perspective towards their life. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good, good. Actually, actually, I glad to hear like all these things. Really. And you said that APJ Abdul Kalam. Actually, I have read something about him, like Mr. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. I have read some part of books, like some lessons of his life. Like yeah, there are great lessons because he had some kind of what we can say, the rules and regulation which he followed in his life. That is why.
Yeah. And if you want to draw more motivation, he has also written a book. He has written many books, but I'm just well remembering that the Ignite Your Minds, 3 billion Target, and I think
APJ Abdul Kalam.
yeah, and one governments and its growth, something like that. I'm not exactly remembering the, I think, title of the book, but of course it is related to governance. And there he has suggested some base tips and tricks far as a human being, how to deal with them, how we can do more. And he also has written few tips in that book, that what are the things that you want to do in your life as a person, that you want to be remembered. So what are the things that you want to do in your life, so that that you are remembered once you left this world. So these are the things. So definitely, if you make a little bit, maintain a little bit touch in your life with the persons like I talked about, I think definitely they will provide you a little bit shining, I think, cover to your personality as a person in the society. Yeah. And basically, if you have these elements in your character, in your life, then your children don't need anyone to motivate and get inspiration from. You are an inspiration for them, you are a motivation for them if you have this kind of things. But if you are unfortunate to have this kind of things, then definitely your children have to look for somebody else and for motivation, for inspiration. And I think as a parent, it is now better for you. At the same time, as a responsible member of the society, as a human, it is not good for the society, because this is the main thing that make a difference between us from the animals and the human beings. There is no difference between, because we as a human have this consciousness, and same is there with the animals. They do have some consciousness. As we procreate, the human, we procreate. Same is there with the animals. We have hunger. Same is there with them. We have little bit compassion. Same is there with them. The only one aspect that make a difference between us and the animal is that we have this reason and we can reason out. But are the things that are very necessary, we can give our hand there, so that it will serve a greater perspective of this world. But for animals it is not there. They do have aspiration, appetites, and they are concerned more about satisfying their hunger, their aspiration, their appetite only, not others. But as we, as a as humans, have this concern for others as well. So you are, as a human living society, you are not, concerned about your hunger. You have this little bit concern for your wife, for your children, for your parents, for your family, and as well as from relatives that constitute the society. Society nothing but it's a relation, so that we as a human can make our life easy. So that basically we created this institution, that in society, that is family, just to make our life easy, to get satisfaction for our aspirations that we have in our own as a human being. Yeah.
Yeah, good, good. Actually, yeah. Actually, maybe you are reading, means you have read a lot of books and you have good knowledge, sir. That I'm saying that, like the way you are speaking, and you have more and more knowledge, and you also talked about humanity and the what is the difference between what we should like how should we behave in our life. Am I right? How should we behave as a human being? Because if nowadays we are seeing that there are no difference between human and animals. We are behaving like animals. And you also talk about the legends that how what they used to think and how they created, why we are remembering still now, even they are not alive right now, but we are still alive, we are still remembering those. So we, our behavior should be like they like this, those people. Am I right? You're
Yes.
right, you're right. Got your point, actually. So I want to ask you one question, sir. Like full day you teaching, sir? So you
I
teach
just
full day?
no. Basically, that's why I was, I belong to a village, and I have completed my studies, only the graduation part from city, by living on a rental room.
Hmm.
Because I have college in my vicinity, I think nearby my home in village. So we just completed, I think, 10 plus 2 in the village. Then I shifted to city and completed my bachelor of arts. Then pursued my masters through IGNO. And then after I kept reading about the books, because I said earlier I was preparing for some competitive exams, and then I realized the goal of my life, why I'm here, what I want to do in my life. And that's where I started this journey as a motivational speaker, and as an educator, as well as some started this YouTube channel, that English with Yashpal, because I live in village and I have learned this language. And so I'm without going any teacher, without buying any book, and just trying, giving my hands myself, my only. So that's where people think that in the society, I have seen that many people, it is a English is luxury for the people, but they consider, oh, if you know English you are super brilliant. But I don't consider that. I don't even give 1% marks to English than Hindi, because it's a language just like Hindi, just like Dogri, just like another language. Because the purpose of language is to make you understand some. The purpose of any language is that you are able to understand what the other person is saying. At the same time, you are able to convey your message to the person, so that the other person can understand, get your viewpoints clearly. So that's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm capable for doing. So I think that's the purpose that a language can serve. So I started this journey because earlier, when I started this journey, I don't have this kind of insights in my mind. But when I got, then I thought, okay, many people out there, even it was very tough for me to get these kind of things. But I managed somehow. Maybe it is because of God's grace, and I don't know. But yeah, it's sure for sure. And then I thought, okay, what if I start sharing these kind of insights? It will provide two things for the society and few things for me as a person. The things that I will achieve by doing this is that a kind of satisfaction, a kind of fulfillment that you are doing something, even a just part, bit a part for the society, and it's kind of happiness for me. It's a kind of meaning for my life. And the other one is that for the society, if they suppose right now I talked about few personalities, and if the get little bit understanding, but I just talk, then you would try, if not for you, then for your kids, that okay, I just want to buy this book like Mahatma Gandhi, Swami Vivekananda. I just want to read out about them so that I can teach them about them to my childrens. I can share this experience with the people. If you find little bit effective communication with me, then you would try, okay, this person is talking, this person is talking this way, why not I can talk, what should I do? Need to do same kind of things. Then you would try out, and definitely because I live. Basically, I started this initially with the thought in my mind. Okay, if I will start sharing the content, because by sharing this content, this kind of insights with the people, I am losing nothing but gaining some experience. Some kind of things that can help me to improve my life as a person. So I started sharing these kind of things. So I made in my life, okay, this must be the thing that I must be doing in the society, because for a job, for a person to do some kind of jobs like reach a kind of high position like government job, become IPS and IS, of course they are making some change, but not the as we expected, because they have limited scope to work here. So but for common person, it is huge lot of opportunities to speak out over everywhere, because if the person is curious about, if the person is passionate about, then definitely he will gain the place, the space one day if he kept trying. So that's what I think. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Actually, I'm right now. I'm feeling that it's my luck, or yeah, it's my pleasure that I got you today. Like today, that's 26th January, and you taught me a good lesson as well. And you are a good, actually, you are a motivational speaker, sir. And you said, or you told many things in front of me or to me. And you are also right that if right now we see the new generation, they are
Yeah.
not they not they don't aware about the our legends, like what they do, what they have done, and what the thing they used to do in their life, and what they or what they had been following the rules and regulation. If I talk about Mahatma Gandhi and Swami Vivekanand, so they don't know, and they don't want, like they don't want to follow them. Like just they put a status on Facebook, on WhatsApp in 15 August or 26 January. That's it. And after that, they just enjoy their life, like they in a busy schedule, like school, college, and apart from that, they just spending their time to using mobile phone, wasting their time to spend on social media, nothing else. So you are like such a great person that you are just giving a helping hand to them and try to motivate them with the what we can say, the things of legends. So you are such a great guy.
No,
And
just
because
like
new generation follow these things, new generation should, that there are some movies like Lagero Munna Bhai and all. So you know that,
yeah,
have you
yeah, yeah,
seen that
yes, yes,
Gandhigiri?
yeah.
So we see that movie, the like the what we can say, the Gandhiji, the rules or regulation like Satya, Ahimsa, and all. just we enjoy. We don't follow in our everyday life because मतलब झूठ नहीं बोलना है, सत्य अहिंसा, like this we don't follow it, so it's good. So new generation are forgetting, they have been forgetting all this.
Basically what happening is that right now, thanks to western, people like who are creating things like WhatsApp University, they are trying to spread fake rumors, the rumors about the personalities like Mahatma Gandhi and the people. They don't have the first hand knowledge. They don't know whether it is right or wrong. They are just getting something and trying to share with other person without analyzing, without using their intellect, your mind, whether it is true or not, and whether we should do this as a person or not. And basically, of course, they are uploading this kind of status out there on their social media platforms. But by uploading these kind of things on social media, of course, do upload, do upload, but do one thing: learn first. You need to learn something, then you can read or upload this kind of thing. If you are not learning something from them, I think it is wasteful to upload. Of course, don't try to we show up, because by doing these things you will lose their value. Because if you try to inculcate something in your life from the people there that I just talked, I don't say that people should ignore these kind of things, like the things going on in this modern era, because these are the things. Suppose today we are talking with the help of Skype, through this social media, face to face. Earlier it was not possible. So thanks to the modernity, that it created many opportunities for the people. Because if I were to talk about myself, if these technologies were not available, are not available in this world, then I was not able to share my thoughts. This thought, I would be dying with these thoughts, because I could not earlier and right now cannot make any change, make any effort if these medias are not available. So these are kind of platform, but these are useful only if we try to use them in a positive way. And I think these are the things that can make us more talented, more intelligent, and more human if we consider, because these provide us enough scope to learn and grow as a person. So I would just say one thing to the generation. I'm not, old person. I'm just 27 at a or 8-year old. So yeah, I'm a student like you, but I just feel that as an Indian, as a normal member of the society, as a normal member of the India, that we as an Indian, we as a human, just try to give some our hand to these kind of things, to draw some lesson, so that we would become a person that is talk. But because right now, if we are talking with each other, you are talking with me, you are spending your time, I'm spending my time. And if we are not able to draw some lesson, some good aspect of life, then it is wasteful conversation, then it is waste of time. But I don't think it is a waste of time, because I'm also learning, you also learning, so definitely it is not a waste of time. At the same time, basically by sharing these things, I'm just brushing it up in my mind. It's a kind of revision for me, it's a kind of practice for me. So once I repeat these kind of things again, then these things becomes part of my life. So yeah, I think with this we should wrap it up, because maybe video go too long, right?
No, no. Actually, I really like to speak with you more because I learned many things, as I told you, and I'm learning. I'm also enjoying. But yeah, it is the time congestion. We have to wrap up this call. So thank you for joining me, sir. And I am definitely I will upload this video because this is the best video ever which I have uploaded earlier then which
Yeah.
I have uploaded earlier. So definitely I will upload. And today is a main like 26 January. So I got you earlier. I told you that it's my good luck that I got you.
No, it's not good. Like, I think it's an opportunity for me to, because I just talked to you, and many people, if I think even 10 people will watch this conversation, definitely one person would draw a lesson. If he or she would draw, a lesson, then definitely he can see the changes after few days that I just talked about. So yeah, thank you for joining me
Okay.
and this is okay. Bye bye.
Okay, sir. Bye. Thank you. Oh, sir.